Welcome to the 24-hour news network where everything is terrible all the time. In today's news, everything is terrible. We have Marty in the field. Marty, how is everything?
Terrible.
That's to be expected. And how about the weather?
This is fine.
Thanks, Marty. And now a special message from President Cobra Commander. Hello everyone, my name is Ricky, and if you're anything like me, it has been exhausting keeping up with the news lately, and it just feels like the world's turned upside down. That was the first of many Hamilton references. Buckle up. And I was reminded of an interview in The Hollywood Reporter with Lin Manuel Miranda, and they asked him how he stays so positive in such a frustrating time. He had this to say: I think it's important to eat your vegetables, and I think it's important to eat your dessert. By which I mean, if you go down the wormhole with reading the worst news all the time, you're not going to be of any use to anyone. I think that's for anyone on Twitter, regardless of your politics. And that quote, much like Lin Manuel Miranda looking at anyone, was such a breath of fresh air. I feel like now is the time where so many people like myself want to stay informed and make a change in the world, but man, it feels like there's no hope in sight. But Lin goes on and becomes more of a phenomenon when he says, I try to stay as up to date on what's going on in the world as possible and yet provide an oasis and positivity on Twitter. I can't control the world, but I can control what I put into the world. So I try to have my timeline be a pretty bright spot for folks who may be fighting great fights elsewhere. Stay informed, but go read a very funny tweet or read the AV Club, whatever your version of dessert is. But you need to do both. Both being informed and doing something that you enjoy are not diametrically opposed foes. I think it's so important that we stay informed about what's happening in the world so we can know how we can take action to be the helpers and be the change that we want to see in the world. But I also think it's just as important for us to enjoy the things that we enjoy. So the next time that you spend hours on your feed just looking at all of the awful things in the world and you're getting so frustrated and so angry and so hopeless because you don't know what to do and you want to do something to make a change, I encourage that you
take a break.
I can't, my feed makes me irate.
Run away with us for the summer, let's go upstate.
Alicia, I've got so much on my plate.
We can all go stay with my father. There's a lake
I know
in a nearby park.
I'd love to go.
You and I can go when the night gets dark.
And just like Lin, I want this channel to be a safe space for you to come and enjoy your nerdy desserts despite whatever is happening in the world. But what about you? What do you do to take care of yourself? I would love to hear your nerdy desserts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ricky. I like making funny videos just like this right here on channel Stewdippin. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go take a break. This video was made possible by the amazing patrons that you see here on the screen over at patreon.com/Stewdippin. Thank you guys for making this possible. And if you'd like to watch some more nerdity, click on the video on the screen and you will be taken to a video that is just a bowl full of nerdy desserts.